Good morning, good morning. Hoi kom dot. Ulen na vel tin ha. Tu jing Thawngpang chim nak nei than halai. Boi pa ju tha. To nak chan chakam hu. Tu hi than ni kul na kuwa. Thong hun le kum kul kumwa. December than ni kul na kuwa. Kam pha chang e. Pathian ni lam kan hroi kan numpi. To nak chan chakam hu. Boi pa ju tha ka the. Tu hi kama lai mi chim mi chunga chung ke ral tukra do da kong kha. Thar en thilung chunga chok tha mi tampi e. Tu leo ka daw na konga phun phunin tampi chu chunga chun GS ram lei Thawngpang kan thai mi ma polong kha kam chimpan halai te lai pak jung he Thawngpang chim me rangai ton ton di lak chunga lomnak tampi kan ai. Thank you all of aki atu he kho chan he akik alum akik ti sala kik lo tung lo lum lo tung lo en tu he ka se kama lai jong avan kik chel alum ro kan ti kik chan ma ka se kha se to nang chan chagam hu balai si cha te du tling kholo mi balai ram ka dum phone chu te tu le chu jes ram he Minnesota e fear nak phaisa fear nak a journalist pakhat ni alhai nai te kharo ahar bagan thil achang pul kha jes pumpi alang tertika jes pumpi khan laudi an laudi tulio chu ma kong kha ka chim lai Ukraine ra Russia kong chen chinam lei Thawngpang kang chim lai chinam ra tok ra do na ha kha ka do nak chu nu ton tak chung ase le lun ho than an ste lai ti chu thai ase chu chunga chen manung pakhat laikhat ni ninak ampek chinam ithim nak chu miswara ka pulhane thotling te kan lim ti kha alchim miswara ka pulnai tu kum ithim nak an to mi chu aham han vo ape mi khan umlo sinabel ten ampek lo zong a khan vo an rel lai apakhanak biga ja amma khatai na kha an pe kolai tu se in chungan thut minung pakha mem vo ape mian lo zonga khan tam tling te kan to kho ti kha an chimning mi se ju an tim tu bik mi zong safwan zapi tampi mabel ti cho vo an tu na kha vo an rel nak an thut nak in kha bom in kan thak kho tung lo a chun ma kha tei na kan chau ti ding kha atim tu bik mi pakhat chu se chu chunga chun koram pupi thim na khe 10 thuma an 10 sako tu hi ral tuk ra do chu ma le sako I thim nak a koram chung he ahim kau tim kha balai chung pupia langtar kha adu mi chu se langtar du mi se miswara ka pohane atim to big mi chu koram kan thim nak chu thotling ten balai chung pumpi maya kal ho atling kama adai chang ti kha thong than khan du mi se ti chunga chen kama chinram ha kha zonga an ha kha rung tlang ang ka kum hana en ha kha chunga I thim nak me pe zung kha me vo thak nak zung kha ma kha an hur song kholo cha I thim nak thotling te kan lim ti kha an ti be mi se chu tiang chu chinam le Thawngpang thei khom slo chinam ko ha chen ral tok dang ko ha chokane ral tok adu lo mian chokane tu adu mian ke zong parak thai di kha zong parak thai kha se jes le Thawngpang tu kam sim halai jes ram chung atu liu alar big mi pakhat chu Minnesota phaisa ampiar mi akhan ma kan journalist independent journalist pakhat ni alhai nai ma alhai mi kong kha atu liu hi alar big mi se
massively viral. All right, Nick, we've had you on this show before. You know, I'm a longtime follower of yours. You've done incredible work. I know you're an incredible investigative journalist on the ground. But I guess my question is this. How much investigating did you actually have to do to find these centers, some of them that have misspelled signs? Did you just find them easily, or how did you go about this? Because it's amazing to me that nobody else besides you saw a problem here when they can't even spell.
Tu interview to me here. Minnesota company daycare le adang danga. Journalist, independent journalist si ama ni alun ho na bihal na katuan ha. Juro nga chen tu liu vawlei chum pumpi SUS ram pumpi alar bikase. Le aral zong tha athiam zong thiam phone. Minnesota amfiar na bielte zung kha atu alun ho na kase.
History is taking place in Minnesota as literally billions of dollars have been funneled through Somali-ran fraudulent businesses. So much fraud it could actually almost replace the entire GDP of Somalia. How deep is this fraud here inside of Minnesota?
Makazon te hente Minnesota Donald Trump ne paisa amfiar di timi zon te kase. Cho paisa amfiar di timi zon te khan maka he Trump ni atial mi ka zau lai te. Zutoba alang tare Nick Shirley tisi Somalia Childcare scam chunga alun ho min haronga 100 million bak view amu kharo ahar bak se zaulo 100 million bak view amu le tu chu journalist min thang bak ka na shoko le aral that ning pakhat chen Tildik lau kha maka daw ning pakhat. Mazu ko tulius US rampumpia Somalia miphun ni amfiar mi kha adu baklau cha alun hom na kase.
It is far worse than anybody can imagine. You heard it's 7 to 10 billion and maybe more, and now the numbers have been revised and put out there publicly that they think it's more like 8 billion. How I got involved is that where my office is here in Minneapolis, I'm sort of in the heart of all of this fraud. Wherever actually provided, all that has two child cares listed at the same address.
Ma he Childcare antu mi si panhi he munhi I lo bak mi address amhan.
And together they're licensed supposedly for 120 children. I have never seen a single child there.
Ma he Childcare antu mi chunga han zala pakul hak chia kan nei ti kase.
Ever, and I've been by that place at least 100 times.
These Somalians, these groups are setting up these daycares, these childcare centers, getting money from the government, but there's no kids.
No kids. Never had any of them. They're all fraught with violations, and even though they have these violations, they're still in operation and they're still getting money. And it's millions of dollars for every one of them every year.
Maka hak se zo ken na kan to anti hak che pakam han an umlo sna an paisa kha an hu pe maka scam ti jise paisa an ai pe maka check care pon ha he adult day care anti upa zo ken na child day care anti ma kha si health care anti ma kha si ama abielti kha li le ro acidity se.
Not only that, but Walls is also guilty of misconduct of a public employee. When I look at the world as a whole and I look at fraud,
Ma he atulius US rama alar big me they care anti check care
that
anti
one,
me
and then the other one, 1.604 million in fiscal year 2025, fiscal year 2024.
Ma ka dotla na ang tu mi kamazom halai.
Location. And the fraud only gets more from here. Make sure you stay till the very end of this video to see exactly how much fraud we find by the time we are done. And before we go to the next location, I want to show you something super interesting about the flags of Minnesota. And here in Minnesota, if you take a look at the Minnesota state flag, they recently changed it and it very much so resembles the flag of Somalia. And really quick, I want to tell you guys about the sponsor of this video, Opus Clip. What used to just be an AI clipper has now become the most powerful AI growth tool for creators. Right now, over 10 million.
Ma he Somali mi pimpol na they kill a check care le ado care alun ho mina chunga kate than tar zong ka an thlen di kha city
Creators and businesses have used can use it.
And if I can use it, I know you can use it.
Back into the video. Now we're going to the next
1,003.
daycare here. And now where are we going?
Now we're going to
Joey in daycare. Cuz I need a spot to put my son Joey.
Yes.
Is this your daycare center?
No, so I work there.
ma he daycare center anti ka fa pa choi a rok rol si chu ma kha king na I ka fa pa choi khum ka du ti aliang a chen hak che che kier zau khen na anti sna ark silau thalang he anak en an tu di
Yeah, what's happened?
I just want to put a child in daycare, but all the daycare centers seem to be closed. No one's opening the doors.
You work here?
I was, yeah. What's happened?
Where are the kids?
Yeah?
It says it's licensed for 74 children. Right here, state of Minnesota. Where are the kids? They
Huh?
got paid $1.26 million in fiscal year 2025. It says they have a capacity for 74 children.
When? No, when?
Where are the kids? Right here. State of Minnesota website.
ma kha me rok rop o scam por khan se ma kha Childcare kan tu anti daycare kan tu anti hak che chu bi ju kan nei anti chawza sinan claim a chunga pakha phan no ma ya han mi ka hen na tu mon te o yes ka tu anti khoi ka sang hak chen khoi sang hak chen an chia ti kha an hal mi je se
You work here and you don't know?
I don't know. I was there before. I don't know what's going on.
Were there any kids when you worked here?
Is there? Kids there? What's
How
up?
many?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Yeah.
You worked here. Okay, well then you're not of any help.
Can I put my son in a daycare here?
No, I don't know.
Can I speak to someone?
No, I don't know.
No. Yeah, I would like to see if I can put my son Joey here.
Who's your son, Joey?
My son Joey. Can I check out daycare center?
You don't know my son. No. You're a liar. I'm the owner.
Do you put your kid here in this daycare?
No.
There is one child in there. Yeah, I'd like to know if this is a legit business.
Me,
ma he atua an hal min ha ma rok rol pun ha daycare kha se hak che kan zau khen anti a thalang kha anak e an tu di e a chung a fier na kha an tu mi se ma kha alang tar mi se khoi ka sang hak chen an chia khoi ka daycare nan ti ka se
Are these children missing? It's not my business that children are missing. 74 infants and toddlers, preschool.
ma ye ti mi jo je khoi ka sang hak chen an chia som sari le pling hak chia kan zau khen ti khoi ka san taw di khoi ka san che di kha bi hal na an tu mi ha se
The proof's right there. There's no children anywhere.
It's from the state of Minnesota right here.
I think we're moving on to the next location. Have a good day. As we continue to show the blatant fraud that was taking place here in Minnesota, Somalis started following us around the city. And now we're being followed by the Somalis. This is another day.
ma he Somalia in miphun pol na I fier khu nak Minnesota anti
This year they got 1.9 million. Last year they got 1.5 million of your tax money for 99 children. We just want to know where are the kids?
Right.
Where are the children?
I don't see him. I've been here since 2017. I haven't seen anybody like
Never
that
seen
here.
a child here.
No, not at all.
And so you've never.
ma khang hak che pol na kan zau khen ha dei khen ti chawza sina claim nang tua ma claim nang an tua mi a khan khoi ka than nam fa la nan chen ha khoi a than di ti sila chi mong thai ti lo ma kha scam chu se sala atua journalist zue sara ma Minnesota ni paisa am fiar di ti mi kham kha se ma kha sela ma ka zon ti an hal mi kha ati mi chu khoi ka tha mo hak chian kan tin hala
Bell on the side of a learning center, Nick?
Yeah, it's a great question, and I have to give props to the man by the name of David who helped me in this investigation. He's been doing research for years trying to expose this fraud, and nobody has given him the time of day to even talk about this. So with his help and my own investigation, I've known about the fraud taking place for a long time. Minnesotans have been telling me for a long time about the Somali fraud that is taking place, and with his help, we were able to crack over
ati mi jo ma do that nang an tu mi khan akuman rao e ma na pani ni hen akuman rao ti do that nang special an tu e ma ka chet that na kha an tu di chu chunga chan an lun ho na e an hal min ha ka se
No, I would like your business card actually.
You talk to your manager.
Okay, can I speak with somebody? Where are the children at? Are there children here today?
No.
No children.
Yes.
Why are there no children?
Two of Mexico.
Would my son, little Joey, have friends to play with here?
No.
No.
Yes.
No friends for little Joey.
Yes. Sorry.
Ah, dang it. Well, have a great rest of your day.
Thank you.
So, little Joey would not be accepted to that daycare.
Joey's still homeless.
Joe.
ma kha a fa pa kha ko fa pa choi na sina ka che ve lai ti ka se sina ble te li tho tho ti chum kha choi kha anak chau thang lo an chau thang lo cha ma kha do that na kha an tu peng mi se do that na khan tu peng ne ma chunga cha adang in khan chunga kha mlu ho na
This is one of the stranger places I've ever been. Literally, healthcare every door you go to, yet nobody will give you a rate. How much money do you think's been funneled through this building?
Every year, I would say 50 to 60 million at least.
And finally, we were accepted into one of the daycare centers, and they actually took down our information to give us a rate. However, when we left, we were then met with the police.
We received a complaint that gentlemen matching your description were in this building harassing the individuals who stay here.
Oh, we're checking out the rates for healthcare. Because there's 14 healthcare companies inside this building, so.
Okay.
Well, that's not what he said. He said there's 14 companies here, and he's trying to assume because they're Somali providers, everyone here is fraudulent.
Okay.
So
He's here with some kind of like propaganda.
No, we're just checking.
No, this is a area that we're allowed to enforce trespassing ordinance. Is there any other reason that you guys are here?
Well, we were checking rates.
No,
Individuals that you guys were harassing individuals who work here. At the end of the day, this is private property, and it's one that people are allowed to ask you to leave, and it's also one the Minneapolis Police Department is allowed to enforce trespassing ordinance at
of Minnesota. Another child care center. News articles and what's being spread on the news about the fraud.
And for this building, I'm going to give an estimate of around $30 million for how much fraud is taking place.
How they help me. So go down the link down below.
Website, it says you have 102 children here in your child care.
Which child care names? A lot of
Minnesota Child Care right here. It's from the state of Minnesota's website. We're just wondering where the children are.
Where the children are?
Yeah, where are the children? It says you have 102 children here, and you got $2.66 million this year in funding, and $2.5 million last year. We're just wondering where the kids are.
And who are you?
My name's Nick Shirley.
Nick Shirley.
And where are you? Which department? That is harassment.
Oh, we are from ourselves.
Yeah.
Hello, we'd like to ask where the money's going. Look at that. Shut us down. Where are the children at? No children.
Matia ko bisalte Minnesota chu andi bakchang tu kha FBI ni lun holding ti se FBI ni lun holding manapur kha tlai di ding ti se tham arak chimi kha dik bak mis cho US rama li rosolin thilan tu ati ke se atu chu nick ni alun hon ha e dot khat nak atu on ha tika atu chu vawlei chu US program pumpi makha choldi US ram pumpi choldi e ma US ram pumpi choldi mi chunga chen zaida atu hi achang kho US ram chung a Minnesota i longslo adang state a li rosolin chu khakha ka to ti i hak che zau khen na ka to ti hak che zau khen lo phaisa long ai ma kha atu ta na an hai mi se le Minnesota cha chen te ti nong tok mi se Trump ni timi chu aran naken Minnesota I governor Timos aran nak ai din sa tikes ko chu atu e US ram chung a li rolen phaisa an ai mon na wete zo mu cho di se tu sa chen US ram e li le role til an tu mi hak che kan zo khen tia anti claim na ka tua de kher kan tu anti claim na ka tua zai manak tu mi no tu sa chen ma video kha atu liu US ram ma alar bik mi se 100 million bakken zo mi se zero nga atom itil ka Minnesota ampere na vel ka alang tali cha ma kha atom se chu cha chen Donald Trump ni atimi timwal su aran nakan arian e idin sa aran nakan arian e idin sa di ka sa kopchang chulong selaw Minnesota e umi bialti ni timwal tial atwa mi chu kan chaw lang kholo chu cha chen aran nakan idin sa tia atu hi an a mo ko se le chana lo a arian ya adin belai zero ti chen kivial te aim hon na 10 billion rang lau aim hon na an tua mi chunga zeida an tua US paisa an id ti se atu chu US journalist via tini ahaw kong man chim lau atu i nick e video i Minnesota e paisa an pian na vel te alang ta ti ka chen an khro zong hardi e journalist kip ni atu he an tir mi se chu cha chen US paisa an fiare ram dang a bom nang tu amma rum nak an tu di chu cha chen US rama fier khu in li chip me karok ke omi velte kan tlai di thala ti se ko chang tim was zong ne ati mi jo zait na ti asol mi po zo tlai di isala ti kha achi me mi se chen US la Russia le Ukraine ko US Russia le Ukraine ko atu chu batak ten chol chang na to ase ito na kanai chan halai chen pakhat la pakhat I chom biak nang nai e dei na ram na kan set than lai ti kha an tim to bik mi thiel pakhat chu se ma thiel pakhat chunga mi chu US ram ne a chopi mi chu dei na ram na khe kan to dei na ram na kan to e ram khat an thi lamang le an ka lamang he kan du mi chu salau chu sa chen dei na ram na kha to na kan sar zok la na lai ti ati tham ne Putin ne chone cha naw lo a ram ni ka la kan hatla na kan to khok lai ti kha an zum bik mi chu se chu US ram ne valai chu pumpi he dei na ram na kan salai ti kha atim to bik mi chunga chun se chu tiang chu tu ding thom ba ka chim khom sen di la chunga lom na tam bik nei ba ri lo